Welcome back to another episode of the Wondrous World. Today we embark on an extraordinary journey into the realm of virtual reality, or VR, an invention that has redefined the way we perceive and interact with digital environments and has picked up a lot of popularity recently. Imagine stepping into a world where fiction becomes reality, where you can explore distant galaxies, traverse ancient civilizations, or even become the hero of your favorite video game. Such is the magic of virtual reality, where cutting edge technology intertwines with the realms of our imagination. In this episode, we'll unveil both the birth of virtual reality and the trailblazers who paved the way for this groundbreaking invention. We'll delve into the inner workings of VR, unlocking the secrets behind the illusion of being physically present in a digital landscape. Prepare to be amazed as we uncover the diverse applications of VR across various fields, from revolutionizing gaming experiences to transforming medical therapies. VR has opened a gateway into immersive possibilities that seemed unimaginable just a few decades ago. But the journey doesn't stop there. We'll venture beyond Earth and how VR is being used by training astronauts and providing some awe-inspiring cosmic experiences. So fasten your seatbelts as we set off in this remarkable voyage into the enchanting world of virtual reality. So the birth of VR. In the early days of computing, the idea of immersing oneself in digital world was nothing short of science fiction. However, the seeds of virtual reality were sown long before its modern incarnation. The origins of VR can be tracked back to the 19th century, when inventors and visionaries alike explored the concept of creating simulated environments. Early stereoscopes and panoramic paintings offered glimpses of what could be possible, albeit in a much more limited form than is today. In the 1950s, Morton Heilig developed the sensorama, a groundbreaking concept that aimed to engage multiple senses simultaneously through the combination of visual, sound, and even smells. Although not a true VR system by modern standards, the sensorama laid the groundwork for the immersive experiences to come. The virtual reality term was coined in the early 1980s by computer scientist Jaron Lanier, who envisioned a technology that could create interactive, lifelike experiences. The 1990s saw significant advancements in VR technology, particularly with the introduction of the head-mounted displays. That's what we think of today when we think of VR. Head-mounted displays, or HMDs, allowed users to wear a headset that tracked their head movements, creating a more immersive experience. Video games played a crucial role in driving the popularity of VR in the early days, with early virtual worlds and simulations captivating gamers worldwide. Despite the initial excitement around VR, the technology faced setbacks during the dot-com crash of the early 2000s. Many VR projects were put on hold or even canceled, and interest waned for a period of time. But in the early 2010s, a new wave of innovation and resurgence of investment reignited interest in VR. Advancements in hardware, graphics, and computing power paved the way for a new era of virtual reality. Today, VR is rapidly evolving still, with a wide range of applications and experiences available to users. From gaming and entertainment to training and education, virtual reality continues to push the boundaries of what's possible in the digital world. The birth of virtual reality was a journey fueled by imagination, persistence, and technological innovation. As we move forward, let's embrace the wonders that VR has to offer. So, how does a VR headset work? At the core of VR lies a precise tracking and sensing technologies, head-mounted displays, and motion controls that use sensors, such as accelerometers and gyroscopes, to detect a user's movement in real time. These sensors capture data on head orientation, position, and hand gestures, allowing the VR system to mirror a user's movement within the virtual environment. A critical aspect of VR is high-quality rendering and graphics. To achieve a seamless experience, powerful computers or gaming consoles process complex 3D graphics in real time. The VR system must maintain a consistent and high frame rate to prevent motion sickness and maintain immersion. However, there are some standalone headsets nowadays, and at kind of an affordable price that are a lot better than they used to be. And You might have heard Apple has just announced that they are coming out with their own, but is more for work rather than gaming. VR aims to mimic the human visual experience as closely as possible. The field of view, or FOV, is a crucial factor in this regard. Head mounted displays strive to provide a wide FOV, ideally matching a natural human field of vision to maximize the feeling of presence in the virtual world. To create depth perception and a sense of 3D space, VR uses stereoscopic vision, which is what we use in the real world. Each eye receives slightly different images, simulating the way our eyes naturally perceive depth in the real world. The stereoscopic effect is essentially for producing and convincing illusion of being present in a virtual environment. Sound also plays a pivotal role in enhancing the VR experience. To achieve true immersion, VR systems employ spatial audio techniques, where sound is tailored to match the user's perspective and movements. The 3D audio enhances the sense of presence and provides crucial auditory cues for navigation and interaction within the virtual space. For VR systems to respond to users' movements accurately, various tracking systems are employed. These include inside out tracking, which rely on sensors within the VR headset to track movements, and outside in tracking, where external cameras or sensors monitor the position and orientation. However, outside in is getting less popular as the devices get more sophisticated. VR's real time nature ensures that the virtual environment responds instantaneously to users' actions, creating a seamless and interactive experience. The responsiveness of VR system enhances the sense of presence and makes interactions feel natural and immersive. As we continue our journey through the world of VR, let's talk about the applications that are used today. The first being gaming and entertainment, of course, the most prominent application of VR. One of the most well known applications and is gaming and entertainment, undoubtedly. VR gaming takes us beyond the confines of traditional screens and places us directly inside our favorite games. Imagine battling epic foes in a fantasy world or experiencing heart pounding adventures in thrilling virtual landscapes. VR gaming offers an unparalleled level of immersion, making players feel like they are truly part of the action, where you play as the main character, not control the main character. It's also used in education and training. VR has revolutionized education and training, allowing learners to step into historical events, explore distant lands, or practice complex skills in a safe and controlled environment. This will likely only increase as time moves on. It's truly amazing how VR can bring abstract concepts to life, making learning and engaging and more memorable. From medical simulations to fight training, or even fighter pilot training, VR is reshaping how we acquire knowledge and expertise. VR's potential in the healthcare field is also nothing short of extraordinary. It has been used to distract patients during medical procedures, manage pain, and even help treat phobias during exposure therapy. And let's not forget about the remarkable applications in physical rehab. VR based exercise motivates patients by turning therapy into a fun and rewarding experience. Another application where VR is used is architecture and design. With VR, architects and clients can step into virtual buildings, giving them a sense of scale and perspective before construction even begins. This not only streamlines the design process, but also can help identify potential issues and improvements in a way that 2D drawings or 3D renderings could never achieve as being in the virtual environment. VR is also revolutionizing how some people experience travel and tourism, kind of democratizing where you can go, although now it is not near as close as the real thing. Virtual tours, travelers can visit destinations they've always dreamed of, all from the comfort of their own homes. And if you're planning a vacation, VR can provide a sneak peek of hotels, resorts, or attractions or other things you might want to see, helping you make more informed decisions before your journey begins. VR has also breathed life into storytelling. Creators can craft immersive narratives that transport viewers into the heart of the story, fostering a deeply emotional and unforgettable experience by using all the uh, listeners' senses. So, how will VR be used in the future? The future of VR promises astonishing technological advancements. From high resolution displays to wider field of views, the next generation of VR headsets is poised to offer an even more immersive and lifelike experience. As processing power and graphics capabilities continue to surge forward, the visual fidelity and realism of virtual worlds will be truly mind boggling. The boundaries between virtual reality and the real world are also set to blur even further than they have with the integration of augmented reality or AR and mixed reality or MR technologies. AR will enhance our daily lives by overlaying digital information onto the physical world, while MR will seamlessly merge virtual and real environments, revolutionizing how we interact with both. Think of Pokemon Go, except you get to fight the Pokemon in the real world through your mixed reality headset. VR also has the power to bring people together in shared virtual spaces, regardless of physical distances. The future holds to promise even more robust social VR experiences, enabling us to interact and collaborate in a truly immersive manner. If you've ever seen Ready Player One, we could think of a future possibly where VR is like that for virtual shared experiences. It will also probably likely continue to become more part of education. We'll see more integration in classrooms, professional training, and workshops as it gets better and closer to real life. There's also, talking probably a little further into the future, the potential of brain computer interfaces. The, inter- the integration of brain computer interfaces, or BCIs, with VR holds an extraordinary potential because brain computer interfaces will allow us to control virtual environments directly through our brains. So, if we get our electrical signals and patterns down correctly, you might be able to create a virtual environment all within your brain that is indistinguishable from reality. Think of like the Matrix. Kind of a scary thought, but also very interesting. And so, our captivating journey into the realm of virtual reality draws to a close. From its inception to its limitless future, we have witnessed the astonishing power of VR to transport us to worlds both imagined and real. Through the eyes of this groundbreaking technology, we have explored new dimensions of entertainment, education, healthcare, and even what could happen deep into the future. As we bid farewell to this immersive odyssey, let us remember that virtual reality is not just a tool of escapism, but a gateway to profound experiences and understanding. It has the potential to revolutionize entire industries, ignite creativity, and forge connections across vast distances that have not been possible before. The possibilities of VR seem endless, and as technology continues to evolve, we can only imagine the wonders that await us. So keep your virtual headsets at the ready, for the next frontier of virtual reality is limited only by our collective imagination. Thanks for joining me on this exhilarating adventure through the realm of virtual reality. Until next episode, keep dreaming, keep exploring, and stay curious. Goodbye, fellow travelers. And may the wonders of VR continue to enrich your lives in ways beyond our wildest dreams. Well, maybe not today, but maybe in the future.